Ladies and gentlemen, today we're about to witness an extraordinary story. Look, the main character isn't your typical athlete, but a brave young dreamer. Her performance is top-notch. You had the potential to become an Olympic champion. Faced with setbacks, one retreats, lacking perseverance, failure is inevitable. Uncle Lang realized. What he lacked was what this young man had. Why not help him fulfill his dreams as redemption for his untroubled past? So Uncle Lang bravely became Eddie's coach. After getting out of the hospital, Eddie dashed to Uncle Lang's studio. In this cramped space, he began his professional training. Uncle wanted him to yell every time he jumped. This was to release built-up tension and feel the soul's impact. After countless repetitions, Eddie has finally arrived at his first competition. Just achieve a score and he could represent Britain at the Olympics. Before the game, Uncle encouraged him to keep a positive mindset. Just do it my way, and you'll crush it. Eddie stood on the 70-meter jump platform. After all that training, he became braver and more fearless. Without much preparation, he decisively took the plunge. His air position was a bit wobbly, but he landed smoothly, with the broadcast score of 34 meters well above expectations. Not only was it enough to qualify for the Olympics, but it also set a new British record in ski jumping. Eddie marched to the British Olympic Committee and proudly announced his score. But to his shock, they changed the rules, demanding he jump over 61 meters in an official competition. All because Eddie's score might make them look bad. Once again targeted, Eddie refused to give up, hoping Uncle could help him improve. But he couldn't afford Uncle Lang's food and lodging costs. While Mom wanted to support him, Dad disagreed, saying it made more sense to just go work as a painter on construction sites. However, the next day Eddie secretly took Dad's van and hit the road to chase his dreams. Crossing the English Channel and climbing over mountains, he finally returned to familiar ground and met Uncle Lang again. The mentor and mentee felt an instant connection. But Uncle Lang said Eddie being dismissed by the British Olympic Committee was actually a good thing. He needed that to become a better version of himself, even if it meant more hard work. But this persistent guy knows good things come to those who hustle. Every jump, every balance is a step from quantity to quality. Competitions are like catalysts. In this European tour, Eddie jumped 43 meters. Although he still had a distance to go for 61 meters, it was a significant improvement from before. Then, he kicked it up a notch, continuing high-intensity training under Uncle Lang's guidance. Soon, another European tour rolled around, and Eddie scored 49 meters. Though it was another small step forward, it still wasn't far enough. So they seized every moment, leaving behind footprints of hard work under the watchful eye of the Alps. His European tour became Eddie's last chance. He burst out like a butterfly from its cocoon. His first jump broke records at 61 meters, but it was just a trial jump. If he could keep this up in the official competition tomorrow, his dreams would come true. Uncle Lang expected much from Eddie. On the high platform, Eddie's gaze was firm. He took a deep breath and charged ahead. He was determined to make his critics remain speechless. He soared through the clear blue sky, side by side with pure white clouds, alongside towering trees, but he couldn't conquer the snowy ground beneath him. This jump ended without a score, snuffing out the flame of hope. Uncle Lang lowered his head in defeat as Eddie desperately pleaded for another chance. But no matter how he begged, the only reply was, "Stop talking, that's just life." Some opportunities, once missed, are gone forever, leaving only regrets in one's life. Eddie was so defeated that he didn't want to say a single word. Uncle Lang tried to comfort him, but during this poignant moment, words felt utterly inadequate. Only a mother's love could soothe his soul. And this time, Eddie really considered giving up. After wasting so many years and so much money, he felt he'd accomplished nothing. To make up for his parents' sacrifices, he decided to work part-time in a restaurant and save for his ticket home. However, a letter from the restaurant owner pulled him out of his rut. He immediately rushed to tell Uncle Lang this amazing news. His mother would always be his source of strength, for a mother's love is indeed unbreakable. Don't forget to subscribe for more heartwarming stories.